Alright, chat, I am back. Hello, hello. Alright, let me get a little organized here. Forgot to do that while I was taking my bathroom and water break. Thank you again for understanding and hanging out. I forgot to put that one in my collection binder. Hang on. That one goes in the cool art / cute art section, so... and can go with the marmalade. There we go. We have a Litleo, and Incineroar cards that I want for that other page. Maybe I can get the Froakie stuff, Froakie and Greninja. I highly doubt it. There we go. Let's redo that. I need to put these, I'll put them over at my other desk area. Over on the digital side. Hey! Hey now. Also, good morning, Thunder. Hello. Sorry I did not see you coming in. I thought they were talking about Thunder, on the clip there. Alright, for anybody that is a raider that has not been here before, one of the things I do on traditional streams, when I open blind boxes especially, I tend to draw at least one of the things we get out of the blind boxes. I'll show you guys some of those that we've done before. So... we got this Emma, and so that's what I do is I put the card in here, and then like this is one of the 1001 Moons, Costume Diary, the Casa one, the other Casa one, this cute little guy that I got, I can't remember what they're called, this little derpy thing that we got, and then this little cat that we also got. Then we got the Hatsune Miku fox that Corgi sent us. And then a Moomin one. So today, we're going to be drawing Brekkie Toasty, which was the one I really wanted from the Shenwu set, which is this guy. So... this is the one we're going to be drawing. I did not grab my glue tape. Let me grab that glue tape really quick. So, let's see if I can get the front art off the rest of this. Nice. So able to get most of the cardboard off of that. So we learned from the last one of these that I did, if I just tape the whole card in there, it makes those sketchbooks really thick. So I've been, since we've started a new one, been trying to peel the cardboard part of the card off of the art card and just get the art. So I can put that on the other page. Like that. So that way we know what it was that I pulled. Put that up there. If we have time, we may do another one, but I don't know which one we'll do. But I will add all of these to the card pile, so the next time we're able to do a Pause at Work stream, we can draw more stuff. So, yeah. Alright, so we're gonna do, like I said, the Brekkie Toasty. Let's see here, what color do we got that I could do? Purple's good. Okay. I need to get my color swatch sheet, so I'm not just blindly picking colors. I keep trying to put my feet up on my footrest. Welcome back. Beak 142. And for anybody that is new, we do have several giveaways going along this week. If you gift sub, donate $5 or do 500 bits, you get entered into a keychain, 2 keychains, and a standee giveaway on Friday. And then I have a Switch 2 that is being funded on my throne, and for every $10 you donate, you get entered once into a raffle for a chibi model that I will be drawing, and our friend of the channel, who I think is still in the channel, she may be lurking right now, Kitno, will be rigging. Sorry, lost my train of thought there for a second, looking at colors. But yeah. And then giveaway at the end of stream today for Slime Rancher game code. So if you do not have Slime Rancher, hang out. It is a free giveaway. Anybody can enter. You do not have to be following the stream. I would prefer that you were, but you don't have to be. That one is completely free. I need to do like a pale green. That's probably good. Yeah. 47. Boop the streamer, you can do more than boop. You can throw acorns at me, you can throw pokeballs at me, you can cheap shot me, which is all stuff that chat has either asked me to put in or has designed themselves or I've designed for them. I don't think actually anybody has designed something to give me to put in. Sorry. I misspoke there. I've either designed or they've had like an object that they found that they wanted added. I think there's a monster can and a Pokemon Yellow copy that are in the cheap shots, and those were ones that were given to me that I did not make. Two Beebuses in a row? Heck yeah, today is blessed. I'm so tired. You're tired, Moof. I get that, though. I get that for sure. I was a tired cat this morning. I had to have a lot of caffeine before I was ready for stream. Then I still think I messed up starting, but I was still here. We were both here on time, Muse. So if nothing else, there's that. No one can call us late today. Let me get my paint gel pens. I think that's what I need to finish these up. This up. Drop that. Okay. So first off, we need white. I forgot I had my Copic ones too. I have my Copic Crea paint pens. I have like all of my paint pens and stuff on my digital side of the desk because I've been doing the Pokemon card paintings over there. Oh man, I gotta tell you guys. Mama Case called and told me a really fun story yesterday that just made me very happy. So, as many of you know, I do not live in my hometown anymore. I live up in Georgia, where I grew up in Florida. And Mama Case has recently moved in to an apartment after selling my childhood home after Papa Case passed away. So she had a lot of stuff in a storage unit. She has 2 storage units, or had 2 storage units. And she was clearing out one, and she was going to be donating most of the stuff from it, because it was all stuff that she was like, I really don't need if it's just me. So she was trying to figure out how she was going to do it. She was standing up there sometime earlier this week. I think it was either Sunday or Monday, she said. And she was standing in front of her, like, unit, and somebody came up and asked her, like, you know, if she needed any help or anything. And they got to talking, and they revealed that they needed some of the stuff that Mom was going to donate. Mama Case was going to donate. And then the husband, because it was a husband, a wife, their like 3 kids, and his dad were all standing there talking with her and stuff, you know, kids being rowdy, whatnot. And the guy looks at Mama Case and goes, "Aren't you Mama Case? Aren't you Mama Case?" And he was like, I guess I'm just gonna say his name because there's so many of them, like so many people with this name out in the world. "I'm Cody. I'm one of the kids that Case used to babysit." Like, he's like, "I thought I recognized you when we first started talking, but as we started talking more, like, it came to me," and Mama Case was just so taken aback because obviously, like, you know, she knew this kid whenever I babysat him when he was like, I think he was like 7 to 9 was the age range I babysat him at, and he is now very much older than that. And she was like, "He didn't look anything like he used to," and I was like, "Well, yeah, Mom, he grew up just like I do. Like, I look very different from whenever, you know, I babysat him, I'm sure." And yeah, it was just really cool. It turned out that she got to help, you know, somebody that used to be, you know, in our life now later on in life. So yeah, it was very interesting. It was a lot of fun. I loved hearing that from Mama Case. So that was just a fun story that she got to tell me about happening to her this week. So, not only did they use most of the stuff in that storage unit, because Mama Case was giving them all of the stuff in there that they wanted, they went ahead and got it cleaned out, swept out, all ready for her to be able to turn in the keys, so she could turn in the keys before having to pay another month's rent on it. So she didn't have to worry about that anymore. And I just think that's super great. So it's funny running into peeps that used to babysit and such. How time flies. Heck yeah. No, I definitely agree. So I definitely agree. It's all good. It's all good, Corgi. I get what you mean. Let's see here. What time is it? It is 10:30, so we've only been going for 2.5 hours. My throat feels like frickin' destroyed, though. I will say that. We're gonna let this dry. I'll chat with you guys for a minute. And then I think I've got to draw this guy. Buff Kiwi drinking a protein shake. Gotta draw the Buff Kiwi drinking a protein shake. But after this, we are gonna call it for the stream. So let that dry. And also, once we get this done, we'll do the Slime Rancher pulling for today. And remember, it is free. All you'll have to do is be here to enter. So if you're here in about 30 minutes, that's when we're going to do that. So... I don't think the buff kiwi is going to take us very long, so... I'm going to modify his cup a little bit and give him like a little shaker cup. The sun's starting to come in. guys know what kiwis sound like? Because I feel like if you don't, I need to show you guys what kiwis sound like. El Jazeers? I'm sorry if I did not pronounce that right. I'm sure I did not. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome on in. Hope you're doing well today. We're almost done with art for today. I'm just finishing up the last bit of this. And then we're gonna get ready for our giveaway for today. And then find someone to raid to. Dare fall. Stay. There we go. There's the buff kiwi. Because I definitely think he was like my second favorite today. Alright guys. So this was the little kiwi that we pulled out of the blind box, and that's the version that I drew of him. And then this was the Brekkie Toasty, along with the keychain version. I'm super happy with how this one came out, and I'm super happy I pulled the Breakfast Toasty. The Brekkie Toasty. So yeah. Alright you guys, we are going to be running another code giveaway. So what I need to do is I need to move to a different desk area. Here. I will put this off to the side, put this over here, and I will put stuff on the screen for you guys to look at while we do some polls, do a poll. Let me get stuff on screen. Jockey cat. There we go. There you guys have some stuff to look at while we're doing that. But we're gonna orient the mic this way and get all of my stuff turned back the correct way for whenever I'm not traditional streaming.